Welcome, everyone, to a special episode of the 3P Theory podcast. This is your host, Mike Brown. I'm an engineer, and with the 3P Theory podcast, we speak on sustainability, energy efficiency for high-performance buildings, and educating professionals on how to implement those skills to really elevate building design for architecture, engineering, and construction. However, today we have a very special guest with us today, Ms. Kendria Taylor. She's the founder and CEO of TG8 Solutions. And she's going to be talking to us about a very special topic that I think is very, very important for professionals and just anyone in their everyday lives that they can implement around empathy, the topic of empathy. But before we get into the topic, I want to tell you a little bit more about Ms. Kendria Taylor. Kendria Taylor is a well-known Dallas-Fort Worth philanthropist and has served over 5,000 hours in the community service, including the City of Arlington, University of North Texas, a Black Alumni Network, Communities in School, Dallas Region, Junior League of Arlington, Leadership Arlington Board, Leadership Arlington Advisory, Girls Inc., Big Brothers and Big Sisters, Parkland Hospital, and La Cima Club, and many, many, many more. Kendra has worked with very many companies for this particular training, including the Dallas ISD Keynote Minority Women in Business Program, Empower Retirement, which is one of the largest financial retirement companies in the nation, Tarrant County, the U.S. Army, Paul Quinn College, and even State Farm, just to name a few. Kendria, we'd love to welcome you here today for this special episode. And, as I mentioned before, I think it's something that everyone needs to hear. But first, I just want to level the playing field for everyone to let them know how empathy is defined. So by definition, empathy is the ability to understand and share feelings. Empathy is the term that we use for the ability to understand other people's feelings as if we were having them ourselves. And so with that, tell us, Kendra, why do you even care about empathy?
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you having me. I appreciate being here. So why do I care about empathy? We don't have enough in the world. We simply do not have enough, and we use it in all facets of life. And so I want to make sure that we get it, and we get it right.
So with this particular training, and you have kind of a holistic way of capturing this and being able to deliver it to different audiences, what brought you to really creating the empathy training in general?
So I follow a lot of empathy experts, a lot of emotional, intelligent people, right? One of my favorite people is Dr. Helen Rice, but they all have kind of the same definition, kind of what you gave, right? The ability to really understand what someone else is feeling, but then what, right? And so that's where I come in. So I can understand you, I can feel what you're feeling, but am I compelled to take action? So I'll give a quick example. So a lot of the empathy and emotional intelligence experts say empathy is like, for example, someone drowning and you are on the beach looking at them and you're like, I really sympathize with that person. But then empathy is like going out there and flailing around with that person. And like, I really understand that your lungs are starting to fill it. What? I really get it. I really get it. But are we both going to drown? No, we're going to take action. So that's exactly what my framework of empathy is about.